You're listening to the Quint's podcast.
As Punjab nears its election season, the chasm in Congress between Capt Amarinder Singh and Navjot Singh Sidhu is only deepening, with both factions once again publicly lambasting each other. Barely a month after Sidhu was made Punjab Pradesh Congress Committee Chief in order to broker peace in the leadership tussle within the party, far from yielding a truce, the infighting keeps bubbling over. While the Chief Minister criticized Sidhu and his advisors over the controversial comments on Kashmir and Pakistan, on the other side, in the Sidhu faction, 23 Punjab Congress MLAs, including 4 state ministers, once again expressed the lack of faith in Capt Amarinder Singh's leadership. In a bid to douse the rivalry between the state party chief and the Chief Minister, Congress's Punjab in charge, Harish Rawat, met both the leaders on 31st August. While Rawat is said to have spoken to Amarinder Singh about placating the rebels, the message on the state's leadership is clear. The party high command is not looking to replace the Chief Minister ahead of the upcoming elections. But can a truce be achieved? Where is this political tug of war possibly headed to? And what led to this fresh infighting? In this episode, I'll be joined by the Quint's political editor, Aditya Menon. You're tuned in to The Big Story, the podcast where we dissect the headline-making news for you. And I'm your host, Shorbari. In July, after Punjab Chief Minister Amarinder Singh attended Navjot Singh Sidhu's induction as the new state unit chief, Rahul Gandhi had said that the party infighting has been resolved. But clearly the bad blood between Sidhu and Captain Amarinder is far from over. So what is really happening in Punjab Congress? As we know, there's a great deal of dissatisfaction there against the incumbent Chief Minister. The Sidhu faction has been up in arms against the state government primarily over its inactions around the state's drug problem, the cancellation of power purchase agreements and the sacrilege cases. Sidhu's even publicly accused the Chief Minister of being in cahoots with the Badals. And Amarinder Singh, who has often accused Sidhu and his supporters for trying to undermine the state government, very reluctantly agreed to Sidhu's coronation as the state's party chief. In a previous episode of The Big Story, we've also looked at what are the various factors that has led to a dissension against the chief minister from within the party and what is Sidhu's role in it. If you've missed that episode, please do check it out in our show notes. But the fresh case of public bickering seems to have been triggered by certain remarks made by Malvinder Singh Mali and Pyare Lal Garg, who were appointed as Sidhu's advisors for their quote-unquote vice council. Barely a week after his appointment, Mali, a former government teacher and a political analyst, ignited a controversy with his comments on the status of Jammu and Kashmir. In a Facebook post from 17th August, Mali wrote, and I'm quoting a few lines, quote, "Kashmir belongs to Kashmiris. Going against the tenets of the UNO resolutions, India and Pakistan have illegally usurped Kashmir. If Kashmir was a part of India, then what was the need to have Articles 370 and 35A? End quote. But he did not stop there. Before the controversy could settle down, he kicked off a fresh controversy by posting a sketch depicting the 1984 anti-Sikh riots, where former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi is seen to be standing near a pile of human skulls holding a gun. Around the same time, Pyare Lal Garg, a former registrar of Baba Farid University of Health and Sciences, questioned Amarinder Singh's criticism of Pakistan, saying that it's not in the interest of Punjab. Undoubtedly, it greatly miffed the Congress High Command. Harish Rawat, who's a part of the team that is meant to amend the rivalry between Singh and Sidhu, publicly asserted that, quote, "These advisors were not appointed by the party. They should be removed. If there's a need, I will issue the directions." End quote. And amid this raging controversy, Mali posted his resignation on Facebook recently on 27th August, but not without cryptically criticizing the Congress High Command and Harish Rawat for pulling the strings from Delhi. And all this once again riled up the divide between the Sidhu and Amarinder Singh factions. As Rawat made it clear that the state election would be fought under Amarinder Singh's leadership, Sidhu reportedly left for Delhi to hold a meeting with Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi on 2nd September. The details of the meeting hasn't been made public yet, but is a truce seeming likely? Aditya Menon weighs in.
I think the main assurance that Navjot Sidhu would have sought from Priyanka Gandhi during his meeting is that he should be allowed to have his way in the affairs of the Punjab Pradesh Congress Committee. What's happening is that there's a perception in the Sidhu camp, partly justified, that at every step he's had to face obstacles from the Captain Amarinder Singh camp. Now the problem is that the Congress government in the state is exceedingly unpopular. Navjot Sidhu, having resigned as minister barely a couple of years into the term, he has sort of been shielded from that unpopularity which has hit the state government. So, as things stand today, Sidhu is one of the few people who is not suffering a negative sentiment in the Congress. Sidhu wants to keep it that way. He, as Punjab Pradesh Congress chief, he doesn't want to be stuck with the entire anti-incumbency that has afflicted the state government led by Captain Amarinder Singh. But the thing is, there are certain demands that Sidhu has put forward which aren't being acted upon by Captain Amarinder Singh. That's what the Sidhu camp alleges.
As Aditya just mentioned, at the core of the current dissension against Amarinder Singh are the many grievances made by the rival camp over pending election demands. After the first round of the power tussle was seemingly won by Sidhu, the chief minister was given an 18-point agenda prepared by the Congress High Command based on some of the issues flagged by the Punjab Congress chief. Among other things, the agenda includes punishing the culprits behind the sacrilege and police firing incidents at Kotkapura and Behbal Kala, and the cancellation of the power purchasing agreements, which were in any case at the root of the dissatisfaction against Amarinder Singh. And Camp Sidhu believes that the Chief Minister has been rather slow on delivering the election promises, which is giving the opposition Aam Aadmi Party and Shiromani Akali Dal an opportunity to move ahead. They also believe that the Congress's chances of winning Punjab is slimmer if it's fought under the captain's leadership. But who has the bigger support on ground? Can Sidhu be possibly looked as an alternate option, or is it all ultimately harming the Congress's prospects in the run-up to the polls? Aditya says that while Captain Amarinder's support comes from the older voter bank of the Congress, Sidhu's popularity is rising within the party even though he didn't start out as a career politician.
See, Sidhu comes with a clean slate. He is not a career politician. He was first a cricketer and then he was in the entertainment industry. And he has then entered politics. So he has this self-made kind of image, unlike Captain Amarinder Singh, who's from a royal family, or Sukhbir Badal, who is from a very dominant political family of Punjab. So Sidhu, in that sense, is popular among a section of voters, a section of voters which wants a change from the existing political setup in Punjab. The same section is also looking actively at the Aam Aadmi Party, whose popularity is rising with each passing day in the state. But Captain Amarinder Singh, his support comes more from the older vote banks of the Congress Party, and mainly his primary support base are older Hindu voters. The older Hindu voters who have gone through the turbulent times of the 1980s and 1990s. They are always in search for what they call a moderate Sikh face who can sort of protect their interests. And Captain Amarinder Singh has catered to that lobby throughout his term. He may have lost the support of all other sections, but this section still remains loyal to Captain Amarinder Singh. So that's broadly where the popularity of both these candidates lie. But Sidhu does not have the kind of negative sentiment that is now associated with Captain Amarinder Singh. Now, a number of surveys like the recent Sea Voter survey, as well as the recent India Today Mood of the Nation survey, showed that Captain Amarinder Singh is among the more unpopular chief ministers in the country. So, I mean, there is a great deal of anti-incumbency against his government, and which by most accounts seems to have underperformed. So there may be some merit in saying that probably a fresh face might be the only way to save the Congress.
Naturally, the public rivalry is giving the opposition parties, especially the BJP, ample opportunities to attack the Congress. Following Mali and Garg's controversial remarks, even JP Nadda demanded action against Sidhu and his advisors, while BJP National General Secretary Tarun Chugh said that, quote, the Congress is trying to hide its links with the Pakistan ISI by not explaining the conduct of advisors of the Punjab PCC President Navjot Singh Sidhu, end quote. But another important factor to look at here is that it's not just Punjab alone where the Congress government has been openly challenged by rebel Congress leaders. All the three states that currently have Congress chief ministers, including Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh, have been going through a similar crisis. While the Gehlot pilot power tussle has quietened down for now, only a few days back, Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel was summoned to Delhi amid a past struggle with Health Minister T.S. Singh Deo. Simultaneously, there appears to be incivility against the top brass as well. While Sidhu recently snapped at the High Command with his "eat ke eat baja dunga" warning if he's not allowed to take decisions, Congress MP Manish Tiwari, who's among the G23 leaders, also took a swipe at the High Command for going quote-unquote soft on Sidhu, despite his repeated comments against the party. Does this level of indiscipline also point fingers at an ineptitude in the top leadership?
See, it does reflect a certain lack of strategic thinking on part of the Congress leadership. Now, if you do have two very bitterly feuding factions like the Navjot Sidhu camp and the Capt Amarinder Singh camp, there's very little possibility of reconciling the two or making them work together. And especially as Sidhu's popularity stems from the fact that he has been a rebel throughout his political career, first against the Shiromani Akali Dal BJP government and then against the Capt Amarinder Singh government. So if you are giving charge to such a person, you obviously cannot continue with what he is standing against. So the Congress should ideally have either given Sidhu complete control by making him the chief minister, or they should have not made Sidhu the PCC chief and just gone ahead with Captain Amarinder Singh. Both of them, as we discussed earlier, have their own very independent bases. And sooner or later, the Congress would have had to choose between the two. I mean, there was no way that they can capitalize on the vote which is seeking a change by nominating Sidhu and also get the status quo vote through Captain Amarinder Singh. I mean, it's politically it's a no-brainer. So obviously there is a certain lack of tactical thinking on part of the Congress party's leadership. However, attacks like those made by Manish Tiwari are completely not in order. I mean, Tiwari even went to the extent of saying that people making the kind of comments that Balwinder Singh Malli made, that such people have no right to live in this country. I mean, this is completely ridiculous. It's not even the kind of language that one expects in democratic polity. Least of all in a party which claims to be a liberal party. I mean, this is the kind of thing one hears from right-wing trolls.
As Punjab's election season draws closer, will the Congress be able to settle its problems or will it end up limiting its chances? If you like listening to this episode, please subscribe to the Big Story playlist for episodic updates. We're live on Apple, Google Podcast, Spotify, JioSaavn, and most of the other popular podcast streaming platforms. For other podcasts, please log on to the Quint website and check out the podcast section. For any feedback, shoot an email to podcasts@thequint.com.
Thanks for listening. Log on to the Quint's website and check out our other podcasts.